Hey there everybody, how you doing today? Today we're going to be talking about something that's been on my mind. Specifically, the space program. Everybody keeps saying we're going to go to the moon, we're going to go to Mars. Well, let's face it, we're not going there. We will never go there. Why? There's no money in it. Honestly, if the moon had oil, we'd been there 10 years ago. And the government doesn't like to actually spend money. They like to tell you they're going to do good things and give you hope. But there is no hope. If there's no money, it's not going to happen. Because it would be so easy to do. I mean, look at Neil Armstrong. Do you know how they got him to the moon? Everybody's like, oh, they faked it. No. They just strapped his ass to a rocket and shot him into space. Actually, now that you think about it, the fact that he survived that, amazing. I have notes. See, in the world right now, people like to think that it's like the Star Trek universe, and we're the Federation. No. The human race is more like the Ferengi. All my Star Trek nerds, I see you. And because we're more like the Ferengi, only the rich have say. We're more like the, 99% of us are like the female Ferengi. You know, they don't even let them wear clothes. You got no say. We have no say. It's just the way it is. If you ain't got the cheddar, you ain't got the talk. Nothing's going to change. So we're never going to go to the moon or to Mars or travel through space. Frankly, we're just wasting money to even studying those. We have so many problems here on Earth that could use that money. Medical research that frankly isn't getting done, because who cares? You make more money treating than you do curing. So fuck the human race. What am I going to say next? I lost my train of thought there. And let's face it, even if they did, they're like, okay, we need some volunteers to go to the moon to build a city. Most of us would be on that little thing like, yeah, send me. Well, we need a group of people going to Mars. You ain't never going to be able to come back. But you can build the infrastructure, the buildings, the towns, the towers, the domes, if you will. We'd all be in line. Hell, I'd do it right now. I'll go up there and just drill stone. But they won't do that. See, in order to make something work, you gotta have a basic foundation. And they don't want to do that. They'd probably send a few scientists that just frankly are a waste of space. Oh look, the dirt. No. You need workers. Worker bees, if you will. But that's just not going to happen. Everybody's going to keep saying, we're going to go, but we're not. Why? Like I said before, no profit. Not going to happen. Even though there's probably some pretty good ore out there in the asteroid belt. But we got plenty here on Earth. They like to say everything's rare. Nothing is truly rare. There are a lot of diamonds, a lot of gold, a lot of oil. There are oil reserves we never even tapped. We're keeping them for when things go crappy. Which is what we do here in America. And I am a proud American. What they do is we use everybody else's oil first. And we're going to have our own oil. But, there's plenty right now. And if we don't expand, frankly, the human race is pretty much doomed. That's what civilization has done to us. It's doomed us. No more fighting. No more struggling. Okay, there are fighting and struggling, but you know what I mean, on a larger scale. We don't need to evolve. And when you don't evolve, you crumble. And that's what we're doing right now. We are crumbling. Right now, our roads are falling apart. Our bridges are falling apart. We got homeless by the millions. And I always thought, what do? I got an idea. Teach the homeless how to build homes. Okay, that's kind of stupid, I know. But hey, it'll give them a job. They can build their own home. Give them the land. The ones who can't take care of themselves, train the homeless other people to take care of them. But that's not going to happen. Heck, probably doesn't even make sense, actually, now that I think about it. I'm just rambling at this point. There's too many people taking advantage of the system, though, so nothing's going to get better. Big corporations getting huge tax write-offs. Mega rich, not care. They don't care. They get anything they want. You notice whenever they get sick, they seem to be okay. Heck, if I had a choice, I'd have to take some money, buy a boat, and head out to sea. Can't afford a boat. Can't afford the sea. So we languish, like we always do. We get placated with big TVs and entertainment. But we never reach for the stars anymore. We look at them, but we don't reach. What do you think? What could we do to become a better nation, a better world? And all y'all people on either wing, fuck you. Wings are made to fly the bird. I don't care about the extremists on either end. We're just trying to survive. And if you don't understand that, then you will never understand that. If your heart is filled with hate, that's all you're going to feel. That's all you're going to see. Anyways, that went off on the rails, didn't it? Just want to talk about how we're never going to go to space. Oh, yes. Yeah, as I said, it's never going to happen. We're not going to Mars. We're not going to the moon. We're not going to have any colonies. We're not going to have any space stations. It's not going to happen. There's no money in it. And frankly, the human race will be dead long before that ever happens. The politicians and the uber rich, who are building their own spaceships to get the hell away, by the way, they just don't care. The common man is doomed. Doesn't matter your skin tone, your religion, your preferences. We are basically doomed. And no one cares. With that, I say adieu. And have a nice day. Or try to. Remember, it doesn't really matter. Double D out.